Small Alabama gardener, and today I'm going to be talking about planting my English peas for the autumn of 2016. Now the challenge in growing English peas in the fall is to get them to germinate and get started growing in the hot heat of August. Now I noticed it says 6 to 10 days to germinate. You watch how fast I get them up. So here we have a standard 10-20 tray. We got 50 soil blocks in the tray. And we're going to put one seed in each soil block with maybe 5 or 6 left over on the end. Now we're going to cover the seeds with about a ½ inch of potting soil. Now you water it well and watch it grow. I planted these seeds on the 22nd of August, and today is the 25th of August, and they're coming through the ground. Now it's 3 days later on the 28th, and the seedlings are coming on up and starting to grow. Now it's the 16th of September. It's 26 days since we planted the seeds, and this is what you should have. So now it's the 18th of September, and we're going to transplant these small plants into garden rows. This is our first row, and I've dug out about half of the soil, and I'm going to fill it in with compost. So here I'm applying well-rotted compost. This is compost that I made back in February. Okay, you get the idea. I'm going to put this compost on pretty thick, and then we'll turn it under. Now with the shovel, I'm just going to lift and turn it over because this ground is really soft, and I want to thoroughly mix the compost into the soil. And now, using my furrowing hoe, I'm going to open up a furrow to hold the plants in the fertilizer. And now we do the same thing on the other side, so that on this 16-foot trellis, we'll have a total of 32 feet. Now we're going to add some triple 13 fertilizer into that furrow that we just made. Then come around the other side and give that furrow some fertilizer. Anytime you put fertilizer in a furrow like this, you always want to use a hoe or some tool and mix that fertilizer in with that soil. I'm going to use a fork to help me get started removing the little soil blocks and the plants from the tray. I'd like to call your attention to the nice root system that little plant has. That's what soil blocks do for you. Now, although I made a furrow, I'm actually digging an individual hole for each plant, and I'm putting maybe a tablespoon of triple 13 fertilizer in the bottom of the hole, and then covering that over with a little bit of soil and setting the plant right on top of that. Now, here we are. We're finished. We got all 250 plants in the ground. We got 2 rows in this first trellis, and in the trellis just to the left, we have 3 rows in it. And then there's another trellis further to the left that we have 2 half rows in it. So each trellis is 16 feet long, and we've got a total of 6 rows. So that's almost 100 feet of English peas planted in this bed. Now I'm going to give them a thorough and deep watering.